Hello, hello, beloveds, and happy Tuesday. Blessed evening, blessed evening. So, I wanted to tune in and turn on with you and share a little bit of insight and inspiration. First of all, how many of us are feeling the energy after this weekend's new moon? It almost felt like a full moon as compared to a new moon. You want to know why? Because we are in this Mercury retrograde and it feels like a part of us is experiencing a death. Hey Sarita, I see you, beloved. Hey Jasmine, I see you. And so I see you. And so many of us are having huge experiences and lifts and shifts in our lives because there is a death experience happening. There is a part of us that has to die for the new to come in. And that can feel very, very, very difficult because we are resistant to change. We do not like change. Hey, Yvette, I see you, beloved. And so it's so important that we allow ourselves time to change. We also, are we supposed to feel right now? Going through lots of self-doubt. Yeah, that's what Mercury retrograde is. We're halfway through and it really feels like what we are, we're having to pull something out. And the reason is because this is in Pisces. And Pisces, is a fish going this way and a fish going this way. So it might feel like we're going in two different directions, but guess what? The thing is, what are you willing to let go of? Many of us want to change, but yet we don't want to change. We want things outside to change. We want more money. We want to lose weight. We want a boyfriend, a girlfriend. We want a new job. We want to move. We want all these things. But what are you doing on the inside to support those changes? See, that's where the work is. The inner work is where change happens. Change will not happen out there until change happens in here. And it's not changing here. You never hear me talking about mindsets. You never hear me talking about changing, anything. Yes, it's changing our thoughts. But first of all, we have to change our hearts. We have to make a decision in our heart and stick with it. And that's where many of us fall short. You know why? Because we don't believe that we can. Nobody has ever told us that we can change. Nobody has ever given us permission to change. And that's why this Mercury retrograde feels like a death, because we have to get rid of the old self. We have to get rid of all the old ideas, habits, behaviors, programming. We have to get rid of all of it so we can rise to be who we are meant to be. Or we can stay stuck. You can stay stuck if you choose to, because remember, staying stuck or rising is absolutely a decision. And I know this firsthand because when I stopped drinking alcohol over 4 years ago, I knew in my heart that I couldn't be who I wanted to be as a healer, as a teacher, as a psychic, as a medium, as a tarot expert, as a spiritual entrepreneur. I could not keep doing what I was doing and live the life I wanted to live. And so I knew I had to change something on the outside. And that's why right now we're offering the 21 days of abundance. So many people are like, oh, I want some more money. I want some more money. I want some more money. But are you doing things necessary to increase your abundance? Because abundance is not really even about money. What it really truly is about self-love. And many of us, my shirt, I wear this shirt often, many of us don't have love for ourselves. So how can we have love for an inanimate object outside of ourselves, aka money? The 21-day challenge, the 21 days of abundance, I don't like to say the word challenge because then it feels like a struggle. Because so many people, and this is the other thing, so many of us believe that struggle is real. And the struggle is only real if you buy into it. When I was living in Ukraine and Russia, so many people came because they believed in curses. So many people in Europe have these ideas of curses. And you know what? Being in that environment and learning about all these family histories of curses really taught me that there is no such thing as a curse unless we believe it. Anything we believe is going to grow, just like these trees. If we keep watering it, fear, eventually it's going to grow. And so how we grow our abundance is truly by tapping into our inner self and asking ourselves, what do I really want? What makes my heart happy? What makes my spirit light up? What puts me on fire? And so on the 21 days, of abundance, what we're really doing is deprogramming. So we're unlearning and then we're relearning, because many of us know the truth. This is why so many of us have dreams and visions of royalty and of, you know, I was a queen and I was a this and I was a that. It is true. The thing is, we've got to clear all the blocks out of the way to get there. And we don't want to do it because we want somebody else to give it to us. It don't happen that way, beloveds. And so if you would love to participate in our 21 days of abundance, please follow me on and follow and like Brown Girls Who Bruja on Facebook. And that's where all the action is. So you really don't even have to sign up. But you do, if you want to get extra insight and extra, energy and, prayers and things like that, join the community. The link is in bio. And guess what? This is free. And the reason it's free is because abundance is free. Abundance is a part of who we are. But many of us don't want to do anything about it. Many of us say, oh, I got to get another job. Oh, I've got to do this. I'm on my hustle. I don't want to hustle. I don't want to struggle. I want to live a beautiful, easy life. And if you want the same, then I invite you to the 21 Days of Abundance, because I've shared already, we're on day 2. I've already shared a beautiful ritual from the new moon about money. I've shared today was the oath of manifestation. The other day was the commitment letter. And so if you know that you're ready to change your relationship with money, change your relationship with yourself, and change your inside world and your outer world, I invite you. We're only on day 2, so there's not much to catch up on. And I invite you in to give yourself a chance to change. And change is uncomfortable. Change is not easy. Otherwise, all of us would be doing it. And the other part of this is, if we could heal ourselves, if we could heal and be where we wanted to be in life, wouldn't we have already done it by now? Wouldn't we have already done what we needed to do to be who we need to be? Ask yourself that question. You know what I'm saying? And so this is why I'm in constant spiritual practice. I'm taking class. I take more classes, I think, than I have clients. You know why? Because when I invest in myself, others are willing to invest in me. And so when we invest in ourselves with our time, our energy, and our money, then it comes back to us. We live in the universe, the nature is always showing us what? Cycles of life. Those same cycles apply. Our bodies recycle. As women, when we have our monthly cycle, again, it is a cycle. Everything in our lives cycles. Do you, or do you stay comfortable? These are questions that you need to ask yourself if you're really, really ready to shift and lift and change your life. Not just change it because you want to move or you want something new, but change really from the inside out, so you can have the life that you are calling for, so you can have the relationship, have the prosperity, have what is deep within your heart. Many of us are fascinated with past lives because, again, we knew before we were great. We can be great again. The thing is, we have to awaken to it. We have to allow it. We have to align with it. And we can't align with it with stinking thinking. We can't align with it with judgments. We can't align with it with hate and with comparison and all these other things. We can't align with it if we're not aligned in here. And so I'm just sending you love. I'm sending you light. And I am inviting you to join our 21 days of abundance. Get ready to shift and lift your lives, beloveds. There is no better time than now. And yesterday, watching that beautiful tribute to Kobe and Gianna, it just reminded me how precious this life is. And not only that, about the precious, how precious I am, my time, my energy, my love. And so when I'm sending you love, believe you me, I'm not just speaking words, I'm speaking the truth. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. I've had a very busy day, but Spirit said, you can give them another, you got 10 more minutes in you to give to somebody else. And I said, okay, Spirit, here I go. Now I have to go and make dinner, and that's what I'm going to do. But before, I wanted to bless you, my brothers and sisters. Just know that right there is your spirit, that breath. We are alive That is how you know you are meant to be here. That is how you know you are worthy. That is how you know you're abundant, beloveds. By your breath. I send you so much love and light. And until next time, peace and blessings.